Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to the vlog. Today is Monday, March the 14th. Y'all, we are halfway through March. Well, almost halfway through March. How is that even possible? It's crazy. The months are flying by, but I'm excited because spring is almost here. It's kind of a warm day today. There's a little, it's a little chilly. It's enough for like long sleeves or light jackets. But we are out. We are headed to the park. We have not been into the park, gosh, in a very long time. We were actually going to meet friends at the park today, but she texted me last night and had to cancel. She has something else to do, so unfortunately they can't meet us. And I had already told them that we were going to go out today, so I'm going to go ahead and just take the kids anyway. We're going to go to the park ourselves, take our lunch there, and just have fun. I love when we have warm weather and are able to have park days like this. So we are going to go and head out to the park. Our spring break isn't until April. We're going to take it when the public school system takes theirs, and when our 3 older girls have their spring break, which will be April 11th through, what is that date? The 15th, 11th through the 15th, something like that. So we're going to take that whole week off for spring break, which I'm excited about that too. I was doing some curriculum shopping this morning, just kind of looking around on the Becca website. So I was just doing that this morning before we left. Girls, can you get in your seat for me, please?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Evelyn was stepping on my feet and stepping on my hands.
She was stepping on you?
Yes.
Goodness gracious. But I was also doing some goat shopping. We are planning on getting goats here very soon. We had goats years ago. When was that? Like 2015 or 16? I think it's 2016 we had goats for a little while. And now we're at a spot again where we can have some more, and I've been wanting some for a while. So Josh is getting fence ready and trying to get that done, and we're shopping around for goats. I looked this morning and this one person was like completely sold out of their goats. I have a friend that has some. She's going to check with her friend to see if they have any available. So hopefully we're going to have some goats soon, which I'm super excited about. I've been wanting chickens and goats. All the girls, of course, want another horse, but that is obviously like a bigger animal to have, more responsibility. So that's not happening right now. Maybe in the future, we'll see. We're still praying about the horse thing. But right now, we're excited about getting some goats soon. Beverly, you having fun at the park? Did you slide? Yeah. It's warmed up quite a bit out here. Feels kind of nice. What you doing, Everly? Are you drawing in the sand? And we actually have the park all to ourselves right now. There's nobody else here, and that's kind of unusual. There's usually people at the park. What'd you find, a Nerf bullet?
Yeah. I do not like these. They're so scary.
Can you say hey, Millie? I forgot to bring Millie's stroller, so we're taking turns out here carrying her around. Who is that? What is that? Huh? Oh, you want me to dig it out? Can I do it with my foot?
Yeah.
Whoop, what's under there? I found it. Did you bury a surprise? Go, Natalie, go. Is that fun, Millie? Did you find a baby swing? Yeah, you can push her. Just push her easy. Is that fun? She loves it. One of my kids hated these swings. Like, absolutely hated it. I think it was Holli or Amy. You love it. Back home now. We had a lot of fun at the park, but on the way home I stopped by the post office. I needed to stop by there. I haven't been by there in weeks, and and I actually got a new P.O. box number. Most of y'all know that I've had a P.O. box for a pretty good while now, and some of you like to send cards and different things from time to time, so I just wanted to let you know that I do have a new P.O. box number now, and I will leave that down in the description box down below. I'll leave that down there at all times so that you can check it out. My P.O. box number was 9. It's now 511, but I'll leave that information down below so that if you decide to send something, it'll always be there. So I want to let y'all know that I changed the P.O. box number. And I spy 2 more little kids over here behind these trees. They're so cute. Josh has been out here trying to get some firewood ready. Not today, I think it was a week or 2 back. Trying to get it ready for next winter. I think we're probably done with it for this year, but we'll need it next winter for sure. What you 2 playing?
There's too much thorns over there, so we had to come over here.
Oh, okay. I can't wait until we have our little goats out here. Are you excited about the goats?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are we getting baby goats too?
Some of them may be babies. Some that are already grown. We want a male and a female so that we can breed them and have more baby goats. So hopefully we'll find some soon. And over here beside that shed we have a barn. That is what, if we get the baby goats, that's what they'll stay in for a little while until they're bigger and kind of roam. And if we eventually get a horse, we have stalls for horses already set up. When we moved here, we didn't actually put that barn on our land. It was already here. There were several things that actually sold me on this house when we looked at it, and Josh too, when we were looking, because I think I told y'all this before. Josh wanted somewhere with more land. All we had was, I think we had less than an acre, maybe right at an acre at our last house. And I wanted a bigger house because we needed more room. We had 4 girls per room, which is fine, but we just wanted more room. So we found this, and it was like perfect. I mean, it's got 5 acres with it, and then it's got the bigger house, and then a bonus, it was already fenced in, and it already had the barn on it. So there was just several things that sold both of us on it, which I was just so excited that it had. Another thing is it had the brick sidewalk and the wraparound porch. There's just things that we both loved about it, so I'm thankful that we found it at the right time. So as you can see, we have our shed right there, and then the barn, which has always been there. And then Josh got this fence right here put up yesterday because he had to take that down. He was kind of doing some moving around out here, so he got that fence put up. But all the other fence that you can see through the pasture, that was already here. The gates and everything was already here when we moved in. So he just put this one up just yesterday. So that will keep the goats in this little field right here with our chickens over there in the chicken coop, and then maybe eventually a horse. I don't know, we'll see. But the barn has 3 stalls, so we have plenty of room for animals. Yeah, I think so. We just got to find some.
Are we going to milk them?
I don't know. You want to milk goats?
Yeah. Are we going to feed them milk? Can we feed them milk?
Feed them. You want to feed them milk?
Yeah, the baby goats.
But right here over beside the house is like our main entrance into the field, and then the barn is like literally right there. They're trying to fit through that crack, which would have to have something there so that the goats can't get out of it, because if you know anything about goats, they love to try and get out. But back here in the backyard is where I am thinking about planting my blueberry bushes. Think this is a good spot for them, Holly?
Can we pick them?
Yeah, once they're ready we can pick blueberries off of them. Maybe 1 or 2 garden beds. Josh is going to build those for me. Or I have another option. I could do it up here, closer to the front of the house, which is actually the side of the house over here where the garage is. I have this space over here where I can do blueberry bushes and do the garden beds. So I don't know which one. One of those 2 areas would probably be the best option. I went in the garage and just found my Hello Spring little sign that I bought last year at Hobby Lobby. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this out. Spring is like, what's today? The 14th? 7 days of spring? So yeah. Oh, it's got some dirt on it. It's okay, I can clean that off. Alright, so it is a little bit after 5 now. The roast is done and I'm putting some fries on. I'm just doing these steak cut fries that I got from Ingles, I think last week. So I'm gonna do some of these. I'm gonna cut up some lettuce so that we can do salads. And I thought about doing some mac and cheese. I may do that depending on how many boxes I have. But dinner will be done here shortly. So we're all done with dinner, and after dinner we actually had to run out and go to Tractor Supply. Josh needed some shavings for the chicken coop. I don't know if you'll have time to go ahead and put them in the chicken coop tonight or not, because it's starting to get dark. But we're back home now. I actually looked around at some of their springs. Such cute stuff. So I didn't get any of that stuff, but I did get a candle, and I'll show that to you real quick. So we picked up these cartons. They were 69 cents a piece. They were only 69 cents a piece, and we needed some. We're getting like tons of eggs right now. And then I just got this candle. It's fresh lemonade. It smells really good. And I think it was like $14.99 maybe. Let's see. Yeah, $14.99. Anyway, it is after 8 now, which means bedtime for the little kids. We've got to get them in the bed. We actually just got Natalie and Everly laid down just a minute ago. But I think this time change has us like all messed up. Like we feel like it's earlier than what it is, and we look at the clock and it's like 8 o'clock and it feels like it's still 6 or 7. So it always happens this way. I personally like the springtime change better than the fall time change though. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and end this vlog out here. I thank y'all so much for hanging out with me again today. If you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button down below. Give this video a thumbs up, and we'll talk to you in the comments.